So mathematics owes a lot to astronomy because astronomy, which then influenced physics, which we can see very well described in Science and the Scientific Revolution and all that happened during this time, astronomy set the groundwork which mathematics had to work with to be able to think about gravitation, understanding the motion of the planets, Kepler's planetary laws, understanding the elliptical orbit, the nature of Earth in relation to the sun, and all of those things, right? Those are problems that people were trying to solve, so they came up with mathematical principles to solve those problems. What I'm going to do in my counted calculus historical tour for students, schools, districts, this is a historical tour of mathematics, is I want to give students a robust understanding of the context which gave rise to the concepts that they're learning in school. So when they talk about logarithms, they need to know who John Napier is. When they talk about calculus, they need to know who Gottfried Leibniz and Isaac Newton are. When they talk about radioactivity, they need to know who Marie Curie and Pierre Curie are. Who are these people? And Henry Becquerel. Why is the unit of radioactivity Curie, Becquerel, right? And then in X-rays, we talk about Rankine, William Rankine. What's up with all of this? Why were they studying radiation in the 1800s? Who's James Clerk Maxwell? What could he have had to do with all of that? We will be discussing that in this course. So we want students to have a solid math foundation, whether they're using Singapore math or a different math curriculum, whatever they're doing, right? We want them to have solid math skills, but we also want them to have the historical context. Enjoy the journey where we're inspiring students to be the best they can be in math and science. And if you want to call into my show, which will be starting soon, feel free to send in your questions and I can answer it on my show. I can tell you how to help your children flourish in math and science. I'm here to help. Let's give our children excellent STEM education that is grounded also in the history and philosophy of science. Take care. Have a blessed day.